Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo
Normally.
Nerf null talisman yet, and then at 25 minutes you just sell your items and just have 5 nulls. So yeah, I think this storm pick was pretty good, and he also has.
So you actually don't get bursted as easily, especially with that in Glimmer Cape. So there's more utility as a 5. Because as a 5, you're not meant to kill the Morphin. That's what your cores do, right? You're meant to make sure your cores don't die in a single adaptive strike waveform. Good job, Mariano.
Yeah, gets first blood top lane and might even live here versus Berna. And even looking to turn, Pamplona is going to land the rolling boulder here. Does have mana for a boulder smash as well. Berna in a bit of trouble and actually is going to end up dropping to move in. And that's going to allow Berna to escape. He's going to make a long-range zip. Still has enough mana here for the Vortex. That'll cancel the TP, but 2 more are now incoming. Sexy Yogi has returned Pamplona in a bit of trouble. This time caught easily by the Bushwhack. Kill goes toward Berna.
It's so easy. You just change the mentality of idiots in pubs. It's wonderful. It's a very, very good hero for that. And in pro games, even that is an effect because you feel so unsafe when you do that. Why is
bottom?
Oh, okay. PP rotated for that. Waiting for this blink. It just taking forever to get online. Okay, but it's very passive play.
Action's coming top.
It is. We have a Bushwhack ready. Shessid is barely in range. Pamplona avoids it. Dika finally rotates, okay.
Yeah, he's pretty late, but he still finds the arena.
Good vault there, and they get him with a sharpshooter. That's gonna be a dead Pamplona. I don't know, Berna's gonna die here at the small. Okay, just revealed. You wanna chain their stuns properly with the science. There we go, Electric Vortex, and I think Berna's dead. Well done. Oh, it's perfectly chained. Claps, claps, claps.
Between the 2 Spirit Brothers, they make it work.
Yeah.
They gonna
block the camp. Oof. That's rough, man. The carry difference is going to be huge here, especially with King Dika being as poor as he is, man. Like, what does he farm now? If King Dika dies now again, that Blink Dagger is further delayed. They're going to have no space. That's huge.
Mid lane.
Mid lane,
they do take down at least the Dawnbreaker. I still don't think this is quite a tower, though. Now, without your Mars, you just need that arena ready to fight. And to be then Parker eventually dying. As Yule Scepter's finished for Roboseta. He's going to go ahead and Yule's up Dawnbreaker. She's pulled back once again by ZXCA's Bushwhack, and that is going to be a second kill here for Balrogs. Well, at least there's 6 total, but their second pretty big kill recently. Berna?
Bottom, though. It's once again Berna who's going to die. PP has been controlling the game.
I actually really like that point. Plus, you do have a little bit of save. The Solar Guardian is decent, especially when you do get the Acceptor online. Storm?
Yeah, like now. There we go. I think it just barely healed the Storm. I don't know about that one. PP died kind of quickly. King Dika, he finally got his Blink Dagger and killed off as soon as he got it there. Can they still continue to fight this? They don't have their carry here, but Roboseta is already being forced to retreat.
Ooh.
There's the help from the Rolling Boulder to give vision, as Mariano plus Shessid end up finishing up this Void Spirit. ZXCA is the next target. That's a good Bushwhack. And ZXCA, you try to find him in the trees. There's the Pugna giving him some space. Sexy Yogi will make sure that the Hoodwink can get away. Well done. He knows he's strong. He knows he can beat Prada right now, so there's no...
But we don't really see too much anymore these days.
Or it's just really easy to defend the tier 2.
Exactly. Or if you win an opportunistic fight. Infinity, they don't misread it here. They get away into the jungle, where they will still be caught, though. Solar Guardian saves Pamplona. He is eventually going to fall, though. Seogi gets the kill. That time with another ward. He's going to be jumped immediately by PP. Goes into the Decrep form, where Mariano sweeps him up with one last Crypt Swarm. 2 dead here, as they did also lose King Dika. Roboseta still looking to fight. Silence is great onto 2. Parker's fighting illusions. Got a Maelstrom.
Yeah, that's one.
Well, King Dika has his Blink Dagger online. Now he's trying to push these side lanes, but he's going to be scouted by Pamplona, who is going to whiff this time on the Rolling Boulder. Oh, but King Dika is going to whiff even harder there on the Spear. PP is going to close the gap and pick up now his 7th kill. So, you know, if I am going to pick at something here for Infinity, I'm not sure why they gave Parker Aegis instead of, hold that thought, instead of PP, who is making these really crazy jumps. What a roll from Pamplona. That'll secure the kill on Sexy Yogi.
And King Dika too. Yeah, there comes no need for the Soul Guardian. That was easy. I can tell you the reason, so you can go high ground.
But Aegis has just been reclaimed, and they didn't even poke a tier 3 tower. They haven't even gotten that last tier 2.
Yep.
who does have his shard now and the heart, like I've been saying, but he's going to need a bit more. He's going to need the power of his team to come through. And again, not to point at the fingers, but yeah, it just felt like this game's been a bit of a non-starter, as they will find KingTeka down bottom. Plenty of damage once again between Pamplona and PP.
Yeah, but I mean, these are easy kills here. I think the guys to kind of open the map together with Hoodwink, so they're the best guys to cut lanes. I would say usually Void Spirit would be the person to do that, right?
Roche is
Void Spirit
already
is just easy to catch.
Sorry, down. Parker taking Aegis. This one I agree with. And he's going to take the shard.
Takes the shard.
Nope, Mariano.
Yeah. It's a much better shard. There's no point in giving it to Parker here.
Oh, and they get Sexy Yogi.
Sexy Yogi?
Yeah, he's dead.
Rolling Boulder.
4-second cooldown on Rolling Boulder is pretty punishing.
Or something. I think it's okay. It's harder to burst though.
Butterfly is pretty major for him as well. They will lack the magic damage to get through him unless he just sits at max agi. This is a good start to the fight though for Balrogs. They've already dispatched of Pamplona, but there's going to be the budget black hole from PP. Without that 25 talent though, he does struggle to get through these tanky heroes. Mariano trapped inside the arena, but he's going to bury KingTeka under it as he drops instantly. Parker doing the bulk of the damage there. Shasid trying to jump around in this fight as well. He's going to be able to make it out. PP as well pops his BKB for this. As Parker, silenced on mostly Agi, is going to be able to live through the life drain of the Pugna. Roboseta getting jumped back in now by the buyback, from Pamplona. That corpse being kicked around as PP makes the second jump onto Sexy Yogi. That is still going to be 3 dead for Balrogs. More promising.
Yeah. Now he becomes officially impossible to kill for Balrogs.
There goes PP.
Okay. It's crazy, but this time he has a Solar Guardian to back him up, so it's not actually that bad of a play. And with a Starbreaker as well. Well done, actually. These stuns are really well chained, even though they're hard to chain. They killed the Mars as well. Now going for Berna. Here comes the help from the Void Spirit, but no stun to dissimulate, which means Berna is just going to fall here. It's a matter of time, though. They're chasing him down. And thanks to the mobility on the Storm, that's going to succeed. As now Roboseta, he's been silenced. He also have to dispel it. They have any other stuns? They do not, but they do have a little bit more mana on PP if they want to go for it. And then fantastically, Parker who does it. Yep.
Yeah, proper credits, and they make the jump, and Storm finds 2 cores just standing right next to each other, so that went just about perfectly for him. Parker, once again, pinned. Get off the strength gain, and he's a very, very tanky Morphling. He's going to chew through KingTeka. In trouble now is going to be Roboseta. He has a Yule Scepter, still has a couple more spells on the way back down. Finds himself stunned, but saved actually by the Decrepify. Not like it'll save his throne though, as Parker is going to be focusing down onto him. Pops the BKB, as does PP, and it's Infinity that take game number 1.
Really well played by Infinity. I mean, again, 1 or 2 mess-ups in the fights, which are understandable, but because you're winning by a lot, so, you know, the Beast Coast effect, of course. But really well done, really well done. Particularly Prada, I was actually really impressed with his Dawnbreaker. It's clearly something that they had like of a pocket strat, because his Dawnbreaker looked like the stuns were much more consistent than they should be. It was a really good use of the Yule Scepter from the enemy as well.
It's going to be rough.
Yeah. And you still have last pick to counter this puck as well, and Infinity will decide to go for the Void Spirit. That's PP's best hero. No surprise there. The lane is definitely Void Spirit favored. Now seeing these final picks, Amilas,
win, but also like Wingblade said, Arc Warden is the type of hero where you can say that about seemingly every single item, as Mariano might just march to his death.
Yeah. He's the March of the Valkyries here. It's in his head is dun 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 dun.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good for Mars.
Yeah. He's gonna die though, unfortunately.
You even got the 5-4 time cycle. Locked the camp, he's pulled this wave, he stacked it, and of course, he's got a Satyr Tormentor now to help bully in this lane. So that's a pretty big win. Generally, that's how you want to shut down an Ench. If you're struggling versus Ench in your pubs, it's really all about denying her these creeps, whether that's through, you know, like an Enchantress pick, sorry, a Marana pick, or just by blocking her camp. A ton of space. Yes, they did get a kill there onto the Master Tier Coddle. In trouble though is Berna top lane, and he's just going to die. They simply just turn, and now they're going to use their burst damage here for Sexy Yogi, who is still continuing to heal us off, and in fact he's winning the duel versus Pamplona because of that Blightstone. Birds darn.
Flux honestly feels like a pub spell sometimes. It feels so underwhelming when you are playing as a team that has any sort of communication.
KingTeka is going to be killed by PP.
The backlines, though.
Yep, and he might get Sexy Yogi as well.
He's out of mana,
want to stick around. Roboseta is here and has a Dream Coil.
I feel like PP just baited Pump.
Wraith King not too far behind the Arc Warden. Of course, this is going to change. Here's the blink reveal, by the way, for King Deka. Wants a bigger fish, and he is going to find a bigger fish. However, the silence onto the puck is not going to be enough damage, and Roboseta does manage to avoid death there as PP's the one to fall. Pamplona barely enough mana to TP away. No stuns here for him, so he will live, but his mid laner will fall on his tracks.
Berna? What are you doing, Mariano? What are you doing? Good morning, Bonk! And then he just TPs away. He didn't even kill the skellies. He didn't even hit the skellies. He only hit Berna. That was so weird.
He gives his stamp of approval. He's stamping.
That makes sense. That was pretty good. Quick thinking. Mystic Flare plus the Arcane Curse is going to be enough to... sorry, Ancient Seal. That's going to be enough to kill off this Enchantress. They did get PP. There's a Dream Coil. Epicenter on top of that. Prada comes in to tank the Epicenter, but that doesn't get divided among two heroes, so Prada will just die as well. As It does fall to this. At least they catch CXCA. We know a Spear of Mars. There we go. Send them back. Nice little snapback. And with the Ancient Seal, they're going to be able to finish him off as well. That was such a weird play by Prada.
As well, hold on to the Epicenter as he is painfully showing it off. Painfully for PP, that is, as it will connect. And that is a very fast kill into PP.
Prada could be in trouble himself, by the way. Prada, oh no. That's Spirit Vessel. And the Kata build that we do right now, where you amplify the damage of Spirit Vessel with a Solar Bind. Stupidly strong combo, honestly.
Bloodlust and the Fortified do clear the wave.
He sends the clone forward, Parker. I mean, it just doesn't do much, right? With the Mjolnir alone.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that measly damage. Ooh. This Arc Warden. So weak. Now you don't have the clone for the fight. That was a huge mistake by Parker.
Oh, they don't miss the spear as well. Still has Arena.
Thanking dies. That's good. So they kind of baited out King Deka. Which again, I don't think a better team would have been baited out by that of King Deka going solo, because you have a puck as well with Aegis that should have initiated first. And now Sexy Yogi dies as well.
Yep.
Roboseta, is he trying to go for the kill now of all times? Okay, he does have the coil as well, and he will find Prada. But that was after they lost two of his teammates, so I think it ends up being still a good fight for Infinity.
Yep, this next push coming though is going to be pretty strong. Puck now has
was silenced, so I think at this point you're asking for too much about it.
Oh, and that's why Mariano wanted BKB.
Nice, well done. And they can kill King Deka off. That means no initiation for the mid team.
Huge.
Has one more Astral Step, but unfortunately no stuns to pair this with. So he's not going to play too aggressively here. You're also kind of a slow team. Like, your response is not fast at all. You kind of play in an area. Arc Warden is like Terrorblade in that sense.
Now it's a 4v5 scenario here, and Age is going to be reclaimed here by the time that the Sand King is respawned. They're going to be fighting before. They're feeling confident. PP, though, caught in the river. He's going to live just on a hair of HP, but the impetus shot, no, it's the damage from Roboseta that will kill him. They have at least claimed this Aegis, and BKB as well. First life from Bitna is popped. They're fighting, and Parker just thinks he's invulnerable in his bubble. Two BKB heroes easily chop him down.
Completely counters this hero. But he hasn't gone for that. He's going for Set the Bites instead. I feel like if this was Gleipnir and this was Axe, it would be better, to be honest. Sexy Yogi. There's a Spear, but he's using it for King Deka. Okay, good patience by Mariano. Forced out by Sexy Yogi. Saves him with Mystic Flare, but he's still going to die. But Ada does die in that engagement, and the bottom lane they catch PP as well.
Yep. A committed coil, and they also reveal the Ignis Fatus, the first Will-O-Wisp here. So a little one-for-one trade. Of course, a bit better there for Balrogs. Sorry?
Love that taunt on Arc Warden.
Oh yeah, he's got a little top ad, he's a little entertainer. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, this Scythe of Bice is crucial for this team to stop the BKBs.
Oh, wow, they murdered that double. I'm not even sure who got the plus 300. Different build. It was a mid lane Arc Warden, I should stress, but I do believe he did also prefer to go for the Silver Edge. Although Mariano found his mark. Not the best smoke gank target, but it's a kill. It's going to open up at least a little bit more for you now. But Balrogs seem keen to fight.
He did go for Silver Edge. Silver Edge is good with the faster Arc Warden, right? Not with the Midas so much.
Oh, wow.
Pamplona dies in a matter of seconds, but Mariano should be able to kill ZXCA. No, the damage is lacking. Nobody else is helping them out. This time, Parker actually does retreat in time, acknowledging his positioning is not the best. And again, if you get pincered here, this game is really difficult for you.
Also half as slow.
No, it's 2 times as slow. Or half as fast. Right?
Yes, that'd be correct.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I thought about it too. Alright, Dream Coil is used here, and the Will-O-Wisp. They're gonna tear PP apart, it seems like. Goodbye, PP. Mariano also in trouble himself. The Mystic Flare is used, so at least they counter Mariano here. Sorry, they get Queen. Except in SCA, it's more like dog not building Mjolnir on Arc Warden. Report dog.
Oh, he breaks a smoke and he's not going to get caught. Instead, it's PP who is just cleaved by Berna. Now Parker.
This is over if they catch Parker, dude. Parker needs to... Okay, he's using the clone to distract him. There's the Hex. You're not going to kill the puck, though. Look at that damage! Look at that damage, Richie!
It's not good.
That's a tickle, my guy. Oh, they caught the real one. Okay, this is...
Oh, no, he's going to BKB TP. Is he going to make it out? Nope. No, he is not. Luckily, HP or thereabout. Yep. Not a great item in terms of survivability for its passive. Oh, that
okay, Mariano almost got Robo Feta. That was like just a millisecond too short. Robo Feta. Now with level 23, Dream Coil used, but there's no BKBs here. And in fact, PP also got stunned here by the Sand King. They're gonna go for Mariano first. Mariano dies. Pamplona and Prada join him as well. Dark Warden versus the world. They can't really 1v9 ETP.
Oh, no,
ETP's a real hero here.
Yeah, and he needs to back up. I mean, he's bought back. Mariano at least with 5. There's Roche. Oh, right, yeah, they no longer stack. Yeah.
He does have the perma or Tempest double now, but you get the perma Tempest double no matter what. It's just that one doesn't. They do it in very different ways. Sexy Yogi get killed.
I don't know if that stops him from doing Roche though, especially because Parker's not here, and Berna with Esso just is way too fast. Another 5-minute ages for him. That's a fresh shard for Roboseta and a buyback from Sexy Yogi because they're brawling in the mid lane.
That is the real... Now, he has the full damage here on the recording. You can see how King Tika does fall. The Scotty uses for the Wraith King, and the Scotty's making a huge difference. Berna knows he can't fight this head on like this. He can actually get him. That might be his first life. But Arena by Mariano, keeping him in place. And Mariano this time does tell his team, guys, this is not a fight we can take. Let's go. Let's leave. Come on, come with me. Parker? Parker, don't get lost. Okay, that's the clone. It's fine. It's all good. In fact, the clone is going to try to kill the Coddle. He might have enough damage for support. Prada covering his team. BKB used by the clone. There's the Hex. The clone. Needed one more proc. Oh. And PP. CXCA gets away. PP also committed too much. He didn't get the memo from Mariano. He's going to fall.
Mariano has BKB still. That's the buyback now from Pamplona. Nothing left here for Infinity. No one with...
Alright, he's gonna take the towers. Now they realize he has no clone. Yep. Probably
the Yogi he went for. Yeah, he's going to die. That's a dieback for him. Berna inside the bubble now finds himself a bit too close to the enemies, but has a Force Staff at least from ZXA to get him out of harm's way. Slow to an absolute crawl though, and in trouble. This puck does have the Dream Coil Magic Immunity talent, but there's no follow-up damage, so Parker can still conserve his BKB. There is another Dream Coil if they need to refresh, but Berna in trouble, has lost his Aegis, has lost his life. Parker, he's holding. He saw that Sammy Boy clip, and he's going to make it as himself.
Yeah, that's bad, though, because he did lose again. The Sammy Boy did not win that game. But you see the difference the Scotty is making, though? Like, seriously, the Scotty's been a game changer here for the Arc Lord. I am surprised it took this long to be picked up here. He's actually now dealing with the Wraith King appropriately, because the Rapier... I mean, they got bubbles, right? Let's get closer to the... Was it Nigma, I think, that defended and won?
Yeah, but not the real Parker?
Yep, that's...
Okay, he's got buyback.
Oh, no, he has buyback. It's good, it's good.
So does PP now.
Clone. We have clone in 6. They caught Berna with the Scotty slow. That's a pretty big deal. Parker activates the BKB, trying to get closer to Berna. PP almost dies to the crit. PP gets away barely. I don't know if you settle for Sexy Yogi, probably dying to the creeps. That initiation by King Tekka gets the fake Parker this time, though. And Berna, once again, thanks to Mariano, they get rid of his first life. They deal with the second one, though. That's the real deal. Mariano close to dying. That was the second arena as well. The bubble's keeping the Ancient alive, but just barely. They need to be able to get out of this area so they can actually go and get kills, but Berna kills off PP.
Oh. Parker has another clone here shortly in just 3 more seconds. Can't get caught. Okay, it does get caught in the Will-O-Wisp. Now it's just down to PP and Parker.
Okay, clone has the second bubble now as well. So they can still protect it for a little bit longer. Oh no, he wasted it!
Oh no, he missed it.
Oh no, he did get it, just barely. But Sexy Yogi's in place. Didn't really matter. It probably should have been 2 different places.
Game number 3, the Parker Arc Warden isn't going to get him through it. I mean, the late game started to look a little bit more impressive, but a couple of bad fights early, especially that one outside the Roche fight, Roche pit, where they fought into puck Aegis.
They didn't ban it.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Radiant team pick.
Okay, we're going to go for Lush. More classic a pick, right? Still good against the PL.
It's alright, but it's a bit more vulnerable, I think, because you actually have to run in and punk out.
Calculation and realize it's worth for me to die as long as I get this counter kill, right?
Okay.
So I think that's going to happen a couple times.
A couple,
Has
okay.
another ward,
A couple
little
is
bit
two.
too late. Yeah, a couple, yeah. Okay, that was not the point. He waited on that nether ward a bit too long. He had the point. How are you
Yeah,
rotating
they're
without
coming.
sentries or dust?
And yeah, neither of your supports are really all that good at clearing waves. Skywrath Mage are gonna
Okay, now King
has
Deca might
damage.
die. King Deca does die.
Yep.
Tornado gets him.
Is that earned? That is
But-
earned charges.
It worked out for them. It worked out for them.
But you do want to make sure that this Lesh, he's also unchecked. You don't want an unchecked Lesh and an unchecked Dusa. They're checking King Deca's tanking. Great. Just make sure that they're addressing other parts of the map.
King Deca. Okay,
Comes
he's
Lesh.
been hit by the Fire Blast. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, with a Tornado, that's going to get him. Prada actually tanking a lot of this damage. Robotita joining in. Interesting choice, right? Robotita's trying to pull. Actually, Mariano's getting a freebie objective here, and there's no need for that.
Or perhaps send Coddle top. You know, just have him blast wave after wave.
Yeah.
He probably dies to Mars, of course. Oh, mid lane. BP. Gonna die. Robotita simply just closed the door from behind. And he's gonna get a twofer, as Pamplona as well will die. Luckily, Prada is not gonna get a useless rune. He gets a haste, and he's gonna use that to get the hell out of town. Didn't want to feed 3 kills on over to Robotita.
By the way, it's just that you didn't really execute on it, right? Which
Yeah,
is easier to say from our perspective, mind you, because they don't have the same vision as we do. So
Very true, very true. I didn't really see it happening. Dusa, I mean, if we had the technology to do a heat map, she's basically, well, now she's in a rough spot, actually, as Mariano wrecks the arena walls. He's going to hit the spear, but crucially, after the Stone Gaze is out, Mystic Flare is not even enough damage here to get through Berna, and now Roboseta is charging on in, looking for revenge. I guess only time will tell. And scene.
wow, lovely. Lovely.
Yes.
If you guys want to join our improv class, we're here every Tuesday and Thursday. We're joined usually by Mark, Jim, Mark, and Ruffalo. That guy's great. PP. He is gonna die immediately to Roboteta. Mariano does join in, but he lost so much HP.
Flare, good damage.
Pamplon's gonna have to die. Oh, it's the Illuminate that gets him instead. Roboteta saved by the life drain for a couple seconds and walks into the God's Rebuke to make sure that Sexy Yogi's effort is for nothing.
Yeah, well,
What?
Sexy Yogi also gave up on him. You don't just give up after CPR after the first 2 blows. Don't
We've adapted our song and dance a little bit, right? This is the revised version. We say, yeah, Peel can tank it, but do you even deal any damage? Like seriously, look, he just has to retreat.
The answer is no, by the way.
No, you don't. And you just
Mariano
leave.
got stuck on the
Mariano's
high
also
ground.
TPing. I feel like once you do that, Mariano's gone. You cannot fight this anymore. Prada's gonna die for free. Or maybe not. They don't actually decide to go for this. Concussive shot is a bit of a nuisance, and Coddle, PL does decide to kill the enemy team. Sexy Yogi. Is he the first one to die? CXCA
Infinity are executing like madmen in these team fights. Look how divided this fight is right now for Balrogs.
Really well done. Better is forced to TP with the...
they cancel it.
the cold snap! On point, PP. Will turn to stone, but completely worth it if they get Berna as a result.
They will.
Mariano re-engages.
Beautiful.
That was so well played by Infinity here. Barket is going to be able to catch a CXCA. Invoker even joins in. Roboteta. Roboteta in trouble. They do get the epicenter off this time by King Deca. And kill Mariano. They try to set him away. It's not going to work. Mariano's dead, but King Deca also falls as a result. Roboteta out of mana soon. He tries to get the extra spell life kill before he dies, but he's out of full Nova. He's not healing anymore. Roboteta's forced, or they're forced to Decrepify on him. Tornado dispels it. Sunstrike kills him. And Barker works well against everything but Dusa, while the Invoker deals with the Dusa himself. That was a really well played game by Infinity.
Yeah, this is one of those new revival hip-hop forms of the classic song and Magic was nearby, right? So
he saw the split earth, so I think that's why he decided to doppelganger. I'm pretty sure he saw the animation there. I'm not sure. King Deca does die though.
Where's the bait?
Oh, that was a good bait. Roboteta's gonna die quickly. Stone Gaze hitting the wall, maybe not the best of ideas. Life Drain is keeping the Leshrac alive though. As Parker managed to get away. As a doppelganger, GXCA in trouble. Well done by Parker. Maybe go for the next. No. Instead of Sexy Yogi, he wants to get the heal first. Now the Leshrac out of mana. Out of sight, out of mind. Roboteta can't do anything.
Oh my gosh.
And Parker can finally go for the enemy carry. This PL is starting to work out well. Illuminate, though, will kill off the Ogre as Parker is forced to retreat here. There's a TP still available.
that was great. Once again, Blinding
Lightning Light? Stone Gaze and Burrow Strike alone, you'd have enough counter initiation against the PL. Now they add the Will-O-Wisp. But I think Invoker's a big deal as to why this is not happening, by the way. As the tornado hits. It's key to kill ZXCA here. It is key, because ZXCA with the Will-O-Wisp can be the changing part of this game here.
Now they've got themselves Will-O-Wisp. They also, I saw another crucial item, Pugna Shard. Oh yes, the Eye of Scotty for Berna is online. As is Parker's, though, with pretty equal timing. KingTeka is underneath the Sentry here, so he's not invulnerable in a Sandstorm, even if he was in one right now. Sexy Yogi is just getting absolutely melted here. I believe he will die as KingTeka stuns the illusion. Self-Fuel Scepter's got a Sandstorm here, but there's a Sentry waiting for him and a Spear of Mars. A stun, though, does at least catch Parker, but a Force Staff there is ready to push him back to safety. Suck, you would start sucking another enemy.
It was trash. It was absolutely trash. I feel like it was a good meme one, or if it was good, if you were, like,
that
winning
bad.
By a lot.
The range was pretty generous on it, at least, you know. So
no.
like,
as a Pugna player, let me tell you, like unless you're playing in an MMR where nobody's canceling your life drain, it's just not good. If it worked defensively, it would be good, but it didn't work defensively. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but the search radius was pretty good. Okay, PP, gets the BKB off crucially versus Roboseta, but look at his lifesteal. Roboseta, can he lifesteal through this? No. The Arena of Mars will prove fatal. And Parker also casually kills Sexy Yogi, as he doesn't even care. He's not going back for no crappy disco pony. He's continuing to push up to the high ground, and he might just get KingTeka. Doesn't have Sandstorm, but it's okay.
He just took the... Wait, Sexy Yogi, he's like, I can't put my body to... Okay, he does. He just tanked his body and his courier for some reason.
That's Maelstrom finish for Berna. He's still pretty far from 25, though. ZXCA is likely just dead. Okay, Berna divided and conquering, and now Berna, well, has been divided and conquered.
There we go, KingTeka helping out.
You can be turned to stone twice. That is a thing.
Berna is literally just like, please stop hitting my Kato, please stop hitting my Kato, and the guy's like, no, and just murders your support.
This PL right now proving to be a bit too tanky. Nice double stun here. Should at least get Prada, but the silence from the vision granted by the Sentry Ward will cleave through KingTeka, and now BP once again counter-initiating.
Yeah, that could be in trouble here. Low on mana, but Bloodstone keeping himself alive. That extra extra lifesteal is really good. As Parker's forced to retreat, they have killed Mariano, and Parker knows he's there to kill the supports. If he can't catch him because of the Will-O-Wisp, then he has to retreat. Really smart plays by Parker. Much more level-headed plays than we saw last game. Oh god, please don't do this.
Well, he's juking him.
Please don't.
He's juking him.
He actually just juked him.
And he's here, and he's doing it to TP. But he did kill Pamplona. He did kill Pamplona.
I had to make it look real, right? You gotta kill a real person.
I also don't know if that was necessary. Proc strike kicking in, but...
He's out 25 now, so this is the one fight where they can actually win. I don't know if my team is aware of this, but which has been used. Okay, Sexy Yogi's already killed by Parker. And now Deucer's having the second problem, which is just catch up to this PL. What a nuisance.
Everyone heroes dead already, though.
Positioning.
The 5v3.
Yeah, it's problematic. Their positioning was not good for this fight. Stone Gaze is used. Stone Gaze, at least turn the illusion into stone. Save the Leshrac. There we go. Let's not forget, Stone Gaze does not kill illusions anymore, guys. For the person's gonna
that damage!
Ooh. You go for the crit? You didn't solve the other issues in the fight, which is the lack of catch of the PL and stuff like that. You don't now have damage for him, that's the only thing. So you have bad position, they're gonna punish you for it.
Dude, I think he's dead now. Nullified?
Yeah, that was way too easy. You got absolutely crushed here. Oh my god.
Wow. This game's over. The game is ending.
Yeah. They just need to push now. They just need to push now.
No.
Farm. The fountain.
The fountain farm. It's PL. This is what he does.
Push. I mean, I guess in this situation is okay, right? Because
I actually can't believe how free of a PL game this turned into. I completely misread this. I think it's got a lot to do with the supports as well.
Oh, he broke his items. Yeah, there we go. That had to happen.
Yeah, I was wrong. Our song and dance was wrong. Pamplona said sorry. Not sure what he said sorry for. Pardon me.
Breaking some sort of items, maybe? Pamplona did. I mean, I agree with you. I don't know if our song and dance was necessarily wrong. I do feel like they made him kind of... Like, I think that fight was just badly proposed, right? The whole point...